This is Bob Ranquist, a golf course superintendent at Boca Rio Golf Club, with an update on the golf course renovation at Boca Rio for this week. We want to give you a video tour of the first few holes that have been planted in the last few weeks and a progress report on the renovation work that is left to be done. Fairways and roughs on the 12th and 13th holes were sprigged with latitude 36 Bermuda grass 7.5 weeks ago. The latitude turf on these two holes has almost completely filled in and is being mowed at fairway height right now. There are a couple of areas in the left rough and left of the green at number 12 that were sprigged about 5.5 weeks ago. We will begin to verticut and top dress the fairways on these two holes in the next couple of weeks to further smooth the playing surface. The 11th and 14th holes were sprigged with latitude 36 6.5 weeks ago and are now 90% covered with turf. They will be almost completely covered by next week. Hole number 7 and the left portion of hole number 14 were sprigged 5.5 weeks ago, and the turf is spreading and filling in very rapidly. Hole number 8 was planted 4 weeks ago, and the latitude 36 Bermuda grass is now beginning to spread quickly between the sprig rows. Latitude 36 sprigs on holes number 15, 16, and 17 are now 2.5 weeks old and have greened up very nicely and are beginning to develop new plants, roots, and shoots. Holes number 5, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1 have been planted in the last week, and we are watering moderately and frequently through the day to help the sprigs develop new Bermuda grass plants. Number 18 fairway and rough will be planted by the end of today, Saturday. Holes number 9, 10, and the practice range will be planted by midweek next week, completing the planting process on the entire golf course. Latitude 36 sod planted during the past few weeks on green slopes, tee slopes, and bunker slopes has rooted well down into the soil and is thriving. Tee slopes at number 9, 10, and 7 and bunker slopes around fairway bunkers at number 9 and 10 will be sodded next Tuesday, completing most of the sod work on the golf course. Teeing surfaces on 10 holes were sprigged with Tifgran Bermuda grass this week, and the remaining teeing surfaces will be sprigged next Wednesday. The practice tee will be sprigged with latitude 36 Bermuda grass by the middle of next week. Installation of the Better Billy bunker liners in Boca Rio's 105 bunkers on the golf course was completed this week. We added new sand to the bunkers at hole number 4 this week, and will continue adding sand to bunkers on other holes next week. Installation of the new irrigation system was completed this week, and the system is now fully operational. Over the next 2 to 3 weeks, our irrigation contractor, Nut Construction, will set valve boxes, level sprinkler heads, develop as-built maps, and take care of punch list items we present to them. Our construction stage of the renovation project is almost complete. We look forward to focusing our efforts on growing in the new grass that we have planted on the golf course over the past few weeks. Hopefully, the weather will be conducive for good growing conditions in September and October, allowing us to reopen the golf course sometime in early November.